I'm not late. I'm not late, guys. It's okay. It's okay. I'm here just later than usual. I mean, not a day late this time though, so it's fine. So it's fine. So welcome back to another episode of my self improvement journey. As you can see, I'm wearing gym clothes because I was at the gym recently. But anyway, I'll get onto that in a bit. It's day 38 of my self improvement journey. Alright. It is 10:33 at night on the 4th of December 2021. Yes, yes, yes. NoFap day 37, smoking day 0, wasting money day 4, or day 1 if you think going on a date was wasting money. And I did work today. Kind of. I did work, pardon me, by the way. I did work, but it was. Could have been more, could have done more. I mean, I was almost lazy, but then I did work. So yeah, like 2 hours of work. Could have, if I'd woken up early and did work from the morning, I probably could have done like 4 or 5 hours of work. So, okay. So, apart from how lazy I am, it was a good day. Good day. Most of my, I mean, I woke up late. Emma's came home late. Of course, as you know from the morning or last video, that was why. I think I mentioned it, so you know I don't need to speak about it again. But then I almost couldn't study. I did study a little bit, and then I went to Emma's and I studied a lot more there. So yeah, that's where most of my 2 hours came from. And then we went gym. Yeah, because she wanted me to teach me how to. Oh no, she didn't want to teach me how. She wanted me to teach her how to do some weightlifting. And she is fucking strong. Okay, I did not expect her to be as strong as she was, which is weird because she said this is the only time she's going to be weightlifting because she just wants to do it for an ego check, just so she knows how strong she could be in the future. Yeah, pretty strong, pretty strong. Her squats were fucking insane. All right, I maybe she's trained her legs, and she hasn't told me, but she said she's never done squats, but she was fucking good at squats. I was fucking the weight they had at their gym, right? It felt kind of heavier, but also not heavier. I don't know. And there was no box, so I couldn't box squat. So I had to limit myself to a 100 kilogram squat. She was there doing fucking 90 kilogram squat. Like, it was difficult for her. It was tough, and she was like proper sweating at the end. I wasn't sweating, but she was doing it, and I was like, damn. So I tried to do a 50 kilogram squat, and I failed horribly. Maybe because the box wasn't there. Also, I didn't have any pre-workout, and it feels like an excuse, but yeah, I probably should have been able to do it. If I just put a little bit more effort, I could probably get it one in. I think I was going down a lot further than I usually do because usually the box is there to stop me, whereas with this it was just pure squats, nothing there to stop me. I could go down as far as I wanted. I think I was going down further than a box, of course. And then we did bench press. Okay, she was pretty weak at bench press. I say pretty weak. I think she might have been the same strength I was when I started weightlifting. So I don't think she's ever trained her chest though. She got like very bad form, of course. Most of the stuff were bad form, especially the deadlifts. Oh my god, I'll get to the deadlifts in a second. Um, the bench press, she was doing like fucking shaking about up like this, up and down, kind of really bad form, sometimes like this, instead of the way I was doing it. I tried to teach her, but you know, if she's never going to weightlift again, it doesn't really matter. Uh, I don't need to correct her form anymore. I was trying to correct it as much as I could back then. Uh, so yeah, that was fine. Deadlifts were the scariest part because she really wanted to fucking ego check on the deadlifts. I ego checked today as well. But yeah, so she was like deadlifting, normally deadlifting. It was fine. I was teaching her how to deadlift. I taught her the basics. I taught her everything, like chest out, ass out. You gotta get the bar like straight, kind of like you don't want the bar to be going back and forth when you're lifting. And everything was going good. Everything was fine. Her back arching was a bit off, so that was a bit weird. Not weird, like that was a bit. I kept like reprimanding her. I was like, "Come on, fucking sort your back out." She got it eventually until we got to very heavyweights. Very heavyweights being 100 kilograms. So 90 she did fine. Yeah, 90 kilogram deadlift, that was fine. Good form. back maybe arching on the way down. And I was like, yeah, that's very good. You could probably lift 100. And she was in agreement that she could lift 100. So we went to 100. I lifted 100 first, let her lift 100, gave her some chalk, gave her the belt. Okay, I gave her the belt from like 90. So she was lifting with like support. I wasn't just like making her go, all right, just go free and fucking fuck your back up. But she lifted 100. And it was good. 100 was good. And then I was like, okay. I thought she was done at this point. And I was like, okay, I'll just start lifting what I want to lift. So I just stuck an extra 10 either side. Went for 120 kilogram deadlift. Fine with me, of course. I'm used to deadlifting more than that. Then she came in and she was like, yeah, okay, I want to deadlift 120. I was like, what the no? You're not deadlifting 120. You'll fuck your back up. But she was very adamant that she wanted to like ego lift this time for 120. And I was like, no, you can't deadlift. She convinced me, and I let her deadlift 120. This could have gone very badly, and I'm fucking ashamed that I'm admitting this on camera that I let her deadlift 120 because it could have gone fucking horrible, especially judging from her form. Oh my god. So, being that she is naturally strong, like it was only like 30 kilos more than her squat. And that doesn't seem like, that's not too far-fetched. Like, you go 4, 3, 2, 1 if you want to get for, like, an intermediate lifter. And, like, if you take down those ratios a little bit, 4, 3, 2, 1, 120 kilogram deadlift, 90 kilogram squat, that's fine. That seems like a good ratio, but she had, like, not trained for this at all. The only time she did deadlifts, she told me, was last week, when she just wanted to test them out for fun. When I wasn't there. That's why I was like, okay, this time I'll come and I'll teach you form. So she lifted 120 kilogram deadlift, and there was the most atrocious form, like a fucking cat, yeah? Like cats when they like fucking arch their backs to like intimidate people or scare people off. Oh, it was... I'm just very glad she did not get hurt. Me, on the other hand, so she was like, okay, that's it, I'm done, after I reprimanded her again, telling her, no, you're not deadlifting anymore. She went and did cardio because that's what she just wants to do. Yeah, she didn't want to do any more weightlifting. I was like, I was going to do biceps and shit. And she was like, nah, that's it, I'm done. So that's fine. I don't think she's going to weightlift anymore. But then onto me, because it's a very good deadlift day. So I started deadlifting, and I was like, I feel kind of weak. I wasn't like, I did 3 plates, right? 3 plates, and I was like, oh, this is difficult to get up. But what I realized was I was doing overhand grip. I wasn't doing like the super grip. So potentially I could have gone more, but I decided to deload it and then stick a hex bar on so I could deadlift that. And for the hex bar, I just stuck it up to 160 kilograms. And I lifted that easily. Like 1 rep was so easy. I feel like I could have gone for another rep, but I told myself, okay, this is an ego lift already. I don't need to lift anymore. But I don't think I'm very far off a full plate deadlift. Maybe give me a few more months, and I will have, maybe not a conventional full plate deadlift, unless you're talking about 2 super grip, then maybe. But for like overhand gripped conventional deadlifts, probably not. But I will hit full plate deadlifts within a few months. Which is very good. My squat and my deadlift are like fucking superior compared to everything else. And so are hers, apparently. But I think when it comes to 4-3-2-1, I put a 4-3-2-1 like limit. Like I do it within 3 years from June of this year, where I was a few months ago. Was it a few months ago? Or was it last year? Yeah, it was 2021. I said it. I'm forgetting what happened 3 months ago. Jesus Christ. 4. Oh, actually, it's December now. That's 6 months ago. Okay, that's more reasonable. So I was lifting that, and I was probably halfway there for most of the stuff. Probably a bit more on squats and deadlifts than halfway. But for like overhead press and bench press, yeah, I was definitely like less than halfway for overhead press, about halfway for bench, maybe a bit less. So a 3-year goal, very attainable. I think squats and deadlifts I will definitely hit within a few months. Bench press, I could probably get 30 within like January time, depending on how my diet goes. Overhead press, that's very good. That's at 12.5 kilograms at the moment, either side. So that's more than halfway. More than halfway for my bench press as well. So I'd probably give those until about maybe June again. So 6 months, and I think I'll be hitting 2 plates on bench press and 1 plate on overhead press. Or maybe that's a bit, because my strength gains will start to slow down. It should be linear, but I keep cutting and not cutting at the same time, and it's kind of annoying. So yeah, those are good. Those are going good. I sometimes mess up my words in these when I'm watching these videos back. I'm like, and when I'm saying them, it feels natural. It feels fluid. Like I understand what I just said. When I watch the videos back, it's like 4 words jumbled together, and they've just like one sound. But it's fine. This video, oh fuck, this video is going on too long. You know what I realized? It's 11 minutes right now. But these videos are so fucking huge. Like, in terms of like size, not in terms of length. I mean, length adds to the size, obviously. But I was looking at one of my 9-minute videos, and it was like 1.1 gigabytes, and I was like, what the fuck? How is this 1.1 gigabytes? So, I think it's good I'm uploading them on YouTube, because there's, just a space to keep them up. I get to watch them back whenever I want, and there's no space being taken up on my computer, because I might start deleting all the videos I have saved on my computer now, because I don't have an SSD to transfer them to. And this will say, so I've made like what, 30, this is going to be 38 video, kind of, more like 35, 36 videos, so that's about 35, 40 gigabytes of data I'm gonna free up just from deleting those videos. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Even I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna use the storage for, but yeah, I'm probably just gonna go to bed now after I have a shower and brush my teeth, because it's been 12 minutes and 18 seconds. Wait. I'm gonna make a promise on this video. A promise that I will definitely remember for next video, and tell you guys next video if it works. Tomorrow, I'm gonna wake up early, early being at least 7 a.m. and I'm going to study for at least 4 hours, maybe 5 hours. But 4 hours is what I'll guarantee. 5 hours is if I'm feeling it. So anyway, that's my promise. Hold me to it if any of you guys see this, and I'll see you around tomorrow.